I'm just thinking, just thinking, just thinking. Welcome to Miss Carter's. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend. It's like, which channel do you go live on? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, do we go live on Miss Carter's or on Carter's Eat? I haven't seen myself look dolled up in so long. I'm almost not wondering knowing who I am. I can't believe I have a YouTube channel. So I'm just kind of processing everything right this minute. And it's been so long since I've been alone that I'm having random thoughts. I'm going to find a pillow to sit on. That's all we need right here. It's just a pillow to sit on. Blessed and beautifully blended. Thank you for coming in. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend. How are you, my sister? You guys have been having great lives over at you and your house and your hubs and his home. DOD, it's been so long since I've seen you in my quarters. So glad to have you back to me. The kids are at school, so I get to have a little bit of time with my family on YouTube to just say hey and say hey. We're showcasing her today. I hope she comes in. Oh my lordy! Can it just happen? Can you just stand? And I think we'll put on some makeup together. I think we will. I think I have a brush in the other room. I think I can do that. Shout out to the three. Let me get my phone. Let me get my phone. Let me get my phone. I'm coming. Just let me get my phone and a makeup brush. I know where I have a brush. And I just finished a review, so I was kind of making sure I did everything. Mm-hmm. Woo, woo, woo. How's everybody doing today? Everybody have a good weekend? Everybody had a good weekend? Hey Cheryl, how you doing, Queen? I got my phone so I could see who's here. Put it on live chat. Put your chat on live chat. You'll be able to see everybody that's in the chat. In the chat, we do just that. We chit and chat. That's what I said at Carly for I feel like 5 years. But we've been babysitting that one for a year and a half. And now we've got Miss Carter, and the kids are at school today. Can everybody hear me okay? And can everybody see me? I stayed up way too late. Gloria. I am fine. Finished my 2 mile walk, shower, got dressed, and made it in time to sit on your live. Girl, I think when I leave here, maybe I'll go for a walk. I went to share you out. Thank you, Bless. Thank you, Bless. Thank you. She said, oh, how I've missed you. How are you this morning? Girl, I haven't been able to go live, so I miss you as well. I got my phone right here. We got some makeup from Glam to Gloss Cosmetic. If she comes in, if we get more than 5 people in the house, I'll put it on. Cheryl Moore, how's it going? Girl, I got dolled up. I just did my Housewives of Potomac review. Oh, look at the gray hair under there. And I said, just keep it on and go live. And then at 12 o'clock, you sit still. Shout out to the 4 in the chat. And we were supposed to call this live over here the Bonnet Chronicles. And we're still in discussion about what we'll call it, if we'll call it anything. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. Blessed and beautifully blended. Your husband's home right now. They are bugging on that show. It's so much, right, Cheryl? Are you been watching it? And last week I was so mad. Hey, Coach Sherry. How you doing? I didn't get there Friday night. I couldn't tell you where I was. I couldn't tell you where I was Friday night. Um, but I know that you were coming on at 6, and I know I was supposed to be there, but I was not there because I know when I laid down that night, I said I didn't make it to Sherry, so I still need to do a play all. I'm playing Vicky, Tori Lovegood, and Coach Sherry. Now I'll add you, Gloria Kroom. It's overcast here today. I like to take the kids for a walk at 7. I don't watch reunion shows because I think they get, it's just nutty. I'm like, this is supposed to be like the soap operas and TV. And I feel like, does Bravo want these people to take their affairs to after the show? I mean, I just feel like they need to at some point, because you don't want anybody getting hurt behind this stuff. I gave you a shout out in my 500 celebration video. I did see that. I didn't see my shout out. I saw the thumbnail, and I was super, super, super excited about you getting 500 subscribers, girl. That's a mega church, or it could be. Time we talk, if you're a YouTuber, you got to say, I'm talking to 500 people and give them something good for the soul. And then, of course, after this, I'm going to do a couple of reaction reviews. And my mom was like, where are you going? I was like, to work. And I laid on the couch this morning and watched Housewives of Potomac and laid across my bed and took my time today. And I didn't want to go to work. And I said, no, let's burn the oil today and then get ready to teach this week. So, Selah. I got it. Blessed and beautifully, but author, confirm your appointment at 11 a.m. Tuesday, August 25th. That's AJ. He has an allergy appointment. So we got 4 people in the house. I know. It's difficult when you got 2 channels, but I got to go live on this channel as well. We got to give it its time. I don't think I have anything to really discuss except for to say, hey, and see how everybody's doing. Coach Sherry, are you working today? DOD, where are you? You're in Canada? The reunion was so cutthroat, you could smell the blood. Made me so uncomfortable to watch. Right. And I don't like... That's what I'm not. That's probably why I don't have like one of those huge vlogging channels. I'm just not, I can't be, man, I can be shady. I know I can be humorous. No, I don't know where you are, DOD. Are you in Las Vegas? Las Vegas. Look at that memory. Las Vegas. That's what my girl, like one of my only girlfriends that watches me, called to say, she needed her mentorship time with me, and she in turn mentors me and I mentor her. And we were critiquing stuff, and she said where she thought I looked best and my lighting was best in this corner. Although she liked the computer in the other room, she just, the lighting over here is just better, and I have the window open. And I said, I hate that corner, and I couldn't use it while the kids were home because they'd fly through at any moment. But now that they're at school today, I can sit in this corner and give my best life, because we did pick up all these things from the dollar store in hopes of creating an ambiance. So Stephanie, thank you for coming in. Sherry, thank you for that compliment. I watched Larry Reed last night, and I watched somebody else. And I get it. Like, they were talking about Sunday's Best and the Stellar Awards for last night. I've never been one to talk about people because I know I don't want anybody to talk about me. I would imagine that if somebody heard what you said, those are things you can't change about yourself. I don't know. I just, like, I know when you were growing up, you're supposed to call the dozens. Oh, God, honey, I don't know where that rooster is, but we still have it. You remember the rooster? Oh my God. You call the dozens and talk about people. And so I watched this girl like just go in on Tim and body shaming. And I was like, we hate his soul and his character flaw or whatever mental disturbance made him do what he did. But I'm not in a position to talk about that, how you look, you're physical. That's how God made you. So I feel like if you, now we all can kiki kaka over somebody that got on the wrong pants or you wearing a ugly shirt. But the way God made you, I can't do that because when Judgment Day comes, they're gonna be like, "Didn't you go in on?" And it ain't my place to do that. I get it. I mean, I can laugh a little bit, but sometimes I think most lately, as I get older, I go, "Oh my God, you can't say things about people like that because that's what they were born with. They can't change that." You know what I'm saying? So even if you killed people, like even if you kill somebody, it's not my place to clown you on what your physical. There you go. And I was like, yeah, I see he got hips. That's the way he was made. I'm sure Miss Robbie don't want to hear that. He already in jail. I'm sure she don't want to hear about her son, how he looks. That's how he was made. And so I would like to clown like that. Like I might talk about somebody's weave, or I might talk about the wig being crooked and we kiki because it can be corrected. But I feel like as a child of God, we can't talk about how he made you. That's when I go a vlogger or a blogger or whatever they are. That's when social media outlets go too far and that hurts people's feeling. And then you wonder about, that's when you get into, I like that. Repeat the folk need to watch what they folk need to watch what they say because Judgment Day. Oh, it fell out. It rhymed. But seriously, when you got to go, that's who we answer to. And I get it that it's entertainment. Thank you, brother. My lady friend, my girlfriend was like, Lisa, you need to wear that purple, boo. And she said, put the white on. So when I do my react videos after we get off of here, I'll be wearing a white wig. Um, and so I think when I was doing the Real Housewives of Potomac and the show reviews, I'm hoping to stay in the show. And then what I'm finding out and what I said on Friday's live was that people are going into the lives on Instagram, and there people, this shows the character of America. Get it together, y'all. Get into the spirit. Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it. I get to talk about what I want to on my channel, I believe. When you look at what people are saying in the chats, it leaves me disdained and dismayed at the level of ugliness we really have because or an accountability to what we've written. And it's funny. It is. But a lot of it is, and then we talk about bullying, but it's like the crueler the comment, the funnier. Or the shadier the comment, the funnier. It's almost like being the more popular in school. The funnier your comment. Funny is good, I get it. But when it's at the expense of someone who's already down, that's when you have to say, maybe this isn't the season or time to go beneath the belt and talk about lipstick. We can do that. We can do that. But when I'm reading the comments and I hear people in the chat, she said, and I quote, because he killed his nephew, all bets are off and we can roast him all day. If it was in a classy way. I just feel like don't go too far below the belt. That's my point. But he should have thought. I mean, my sister. So I had to explain everything that happened to my sister because she knew nothing about it. Sister knew nothing about it. Nothing about it. Nothing about it. Because she watches tennis and she just doesn't watch. And I'm supposed to be watching Beyonce's thing today because I'm supposed to do a reaction video to that. She was like, "Can you do a reaction video to Beyonce's I Am King or whatever it's called?" And I was like, "That's an hour and a half. I gotta watch it and then probably review it for another 30 minutes." So she said, I said, well, this is what I just did this weekend was on Miss Robbie and everybody's up in arms about that and Tim. And she was like, I remember you also watched the show a lot. And I said, yeah, but this is what went down. And she was like, huh? She said, "Oh, that's just greed. He was controlled by greed and the love of money, and that's the bottom line." I said, "But if you're in the kingdom, you can't even begin to think how he's thinking, because he's so in the world and so much debt because he tried to please so many people, whatever, the ex-wife, all that stuff, trying to open restaurants, trying to have an enterprise or a chain, and just going for so much that it was like, I gotta have this, I gotta have this, I gotta have this, I gotta have this, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have this. And it was led by your desire to have outgrew your desire for rules, standards. The desire to have outweighed his logic. And I don't know. I'm just speculating. Okay, I'm still here listening and making breakfast. Sure. I got my water. It's roasting. That's it, roasting. And it's okay to roast, DOD? That's why I'm changing the title. Is it okay to roast? Or when is roasting too much? When is roasting too much? When has roasting gone too far? Coach Sherry, Coach Sherry and Shermore, y'all like one and the same. I went to bed at like 1 because again I was up listening to this foolishness, and I said when I got off the live, not off the live, I was watching a playback. Thank you, Cheryl. That's why she's my bestie on YouTube. His greed made him lose his soul and his focus. I'm gonna order a blinged out cup from Scent and Mo that says something, but not a white styrofoam cup. So that's what I'm doing today. I Mukbangs and Things ordered a t-shirt, and Vicky ordered a t-shirt. So I'm putting that order in. I'm gonna put in an order for Miss Carter's cup and a Mrs. Carter's cup and a commit and stick cup. There's Mukbangs and Things. Is that not crazy? I just said her name. Yes, I'm ordering your shirt today. Because this won't do. This won't do. This will not do. And I want a nice tumbler to drink my water out of. Oh, okay. So maybe, and that's probably what, we're talking about roasting, or D, we're talking about roasting. Isn't that amazing? That's the Holy Spirit, I tell you. Thank you, Jesus, for having good hands. And Blessed and Beautifully Blended is here, and I know my numbers keep going up and down, so I don't know who's here, who's what. Girl, I just did a video, so I'm dolled up, and I got my earrings on and put my little makeup on, because my girlfriend called me and said, Lisa, I love what you're doing with the reactions and the TV show reviews, but I want you to stay in the corner with the chair and the blanket and the sit-abouts and put the purple lipstick on. So I'm following instructions. And she told me to wear my white wig, but I cannot wear my white wig for my lives. And I was going to do a hair review, but I ain't feeling it right now. Wait, I need my t-shirt. You need to order it today then. Come on, give me your 26. Your 26. Your 26. Your $26. Yes. So Sherry's here. Cheryl's here. Blessed and Beautifully Blended. Mukbang, Stephanie, and DOD. That's 6 people. Somebody's missing. But, and if you shared it, thank you. Mukbangs just did the pickle and mayonnaise challenge. If you guys be sure, the 6 of us here to get over there, get there. Lisa, you should have heard me yell at you when you were out with Arthur when you ordered the French fries. Cheryl. Thank you, Blessed, for still being here. Oh my God, you guys. PayPal or by Cash App. Cash App is Carter Eats. The S is on the eats. Excuse me. Carter Eats. How am I gonna say this? There's so much to say based on that one statement. So AJ's sugars were high, right? For an 8-year-old boy, that's not good, and he's an African-American male. So let's start there. And it's my fault. In quarantine, I made too many pancakes. I just did. I just was like, okay, let's just get up and eat. And I just pancake, Waffle House, pancake, oodles and noodles, Waffle House. So we went to the doctor. And I was like, oh yeah, I was so we got him back to healthy, and we had him exercising, and I forgot that we were still on a diet because we were in quarantine. I just kept feeding him to make sure he was full because we home. And then it got too hot to go walking and we go swimming, but that wasn't enough exercise. And she was like, his sugars are at 5.5, and we don't want him closer to 5.7. And I said, what should his sugars be? And Mukbang, I forget you have a son, D. I forget you have a son. And when you wrote that, you used to shave his hair until he got too cool, it touched my heart once again. So I was like, you know, I've seen a whole bunch of fat little kids running through the neighborhood. Are their sugars high? And I think what's important is that we incorporate more vegetables. And then when I go back and get his A1C check, we'll know that he's doing a lot better. So because we've taken him off of a lot of pancakes and whites, I'm doing the same meal plan with him. So I'm feeling a whole lot better. My plantar fasciitis doesn't hurt. I've been doing my stretching, so my back doesn't hurt that much. I will say I've lost some weight. It might not show, but I feel like I'm losing some weight. I'm still doing intermittent fasting by eating like 5.5. And remember, it's a child though. I still really eat like one meal a day. It's just too much when they're home. And I was allowed to eat those French fries. See, I'm on track. I know what I'm talking about. So when we went to lunch, and I was like, I'm getting this salmon with the bacon, and I'm gonna eat these fries. But I couldn't eat all the fries, and they weren't the right fries. I like crinkle cut fries. They have to be crinkle cut fries, and those were straight cut fries. And Arthur was just glad that he found a gluten-free veggie pizza, because he's diabetic. So we were very excited about the gluten-free pizza. Cheryl, I'm supposed to talk about food on the other channel and hair on this channel and gossip on this channel. So then Arthur, we had that premiere yesterday. He said, "Don't you ever." So I meant to go live on Carter's Eat to apologize and say, "I apologize." Mukbangs, don't go far. I know you're at work. We're going to talk about this in just a second. Don't you ever put out a video that short. Cheryl. I'm trying to rebuke that in the name of Jesus. You see what I'm saying? I'm working hard on that. We're trying to get him to eat cucumbers, all the vegetables. He loves spinach and broccoli, but he doesn't get any more oodles and noodles. He doesn't get any more pancakes, and he doesn't get any waffles. And that was all he ate. That's my fault. Hold it. Okay. So make sure you DM me for sure so we can talk about this. Where was I? Oh, my video. So he was like, that food was, he said, you could have shown us at least both of us taking a bite of food. Thank you, LSP, because she came yesterday. We had the pizza and the salmon with the bacon on it. He said, all you had to do was show us both biting a piece. I said, well, sometimes you don't like being videotaped, and it was our date day, and I knew you didn't want the camera all in your face, so I was trying to not be long-winded with my production. And he was like, well, you ain't got to make it that short. Brown Robella got monetized. Everyone, LSP is here. LSP, Coach Cherry, Brown Girl Bella, Cheryl Moore, mukbangs and things is working. Sure, and the food was amazing. That's what we like to do. We like to hit non-chain restaurants and sample the foods that we just don't get to eat at home. So that's how we dated. We would go everywhere and sample non-chain restaurants, and clearly no one was out in the city of Charlotte, so that's what was up. And we had a good time. Yes, Brown Girl, Steph, did you see it? Brown Girl Bella got monetized. She had a great celebration. DOD, are you still here, my brother? And so, wait a minute. You chastised me for not being over here yet. You haven't went live in a while. I know. But I do see you in the streets, DOD. I don't know if he's still here. But I was talking about roasting people and how people are going in on Tim just because he committed a murder. Where last month we were celebrating. Gloria, thank you, boo. Wait. What? Why did Cheryl Moore say hold it? And then he ate your fries. You didn't eat nothing. He's really become more comfortable on camera. Oh, he did. Yeah, you know, Arthur always likes to. He's a prankster. Atindo, you were in my comments and you told me what to review. I'm on it. That's why I'm all dialed up because I'm about to do some. I'm about to do some reaction videos. So I saw you in the comments. Canal Fique. Yeah, he's a prankster. So at least 3 times a day he's jumping behind a wall and scaring my mother. He always scares the kids. Last night I came in around 11:30 from being on the porch and he scared me. He was behind the wall at least 5 times a day. So, and that's how his mama is. That's how his daddy is. They always, no, his daddy's not like that. No, he's a big old military man. They just like to play pranks. And I'm like, I had to. We ain't play in the house. We ain't got time to be teasing and jumping and scaring people. My sisters even still today, like when we go on beach trips, they're like, that's not funny. But you have a lot of adjustments. Yes, I love you. So Brown Girl Bella, thank you. On to the next level. Next goal, 2.5 family. End of October. Just keep putting out content that's quality. That's what they tell me, girl. That's what they tell me. That's what they tell me, Chad. That's what they tell me. So what we were talking about was DOD said, Lisa, on YouTube, there is no... Let me read exactly what DOD said. Gloria. Oh, she said, do they have a full day of school? Yes, they get out at 2:30. Coach Sherry said, yes, she has a girlfriend that talks with her about her lighting. Yeah, she was like, Lisa, if you can this, she said, do what works, you know, because I like cooking. I really like my cooking videos, but they're not working. So and then she was like, well, go with your top 3. And if reaction videos are working, keep doing that. And then, oh, thank you, Brown Girl Bella. I know, Canal. Gracias. Or am I saying Donata? Gracias. Thank you. Gracias, my love. Gracias. They speak Portugal. And I like doing my hair. Now I'm out of hairstyles. I'm too lazy right now to blow dry my hair. I'm just too lazy. But that's my next one. And I've got 2-strand twists right now with a World of Curl gel in it. But I don't think anybody's going to care about that video. Because I did my research. I went and looked up 2-strand twist with World of Curl gel. And nobody came for those views. So you just kind of have to go, well, how can you be different when you present the World of Curls and taking out the 2-strand twist? And I haven't come up with it yet, so I'm still sitting here with 2-strand twist in my hair. Thank you, Brown Girl Bella, for my super chat. I appreciate that love. And so we're just, this is what I do have to tell everybody before anybody goes. If you're a YouTube content creator, you have said my name 2 times. What did I do? I'm just listening. Okay, Clara, I just want to make sure you're here and make sure I loved on you. I just want to make sure I loved on you, sis. Sedatel Gurans. Sedatel Gurans. Steph, let me know if you sent the super chat. So this is what I found out the other day. This is for all the content creators. I met a lady in a chat and I became her friend. And then she in turn came back to me and said, "You're in my recommendations." And so immediately I did well, I think like a detective. I said, "Now why would I be in her recommendations?" And that is because we met in a chat. I know that if she immediately subscribed to me, I would then show up in her recommendations. But she's saying, because we were she said, I don't know why you're in my recommendations, so I thought I'd pop over. Now, maybe that was a lie, but I had already subscribed to her. So it made me feel like, what's 3 times? 3x. Oh, 3x. Word. Just make sure you tell me the color and if you want a V-neck, and you can do that in my DM. I got some curly crochet hair, brown and blonde. You want it? You think it'll look good? Because see, I have gray. That's why I haven't crocheted my hair since I've completely gone gray. And we'll talk about that in 1 second. So as a content creator, it let me know that the more you're in the lives, you are then going to be in that set. Algorithmically, maybe the computer knows to put these like parties together. It's then feeding you into that person's thread because you were in a live together. We know if you subscribe to somebody, then all of their videos are going to then be in your thread. But it made it sound like if we're in a live together, you're then also in their recommendations and in their thread, prompting you. Catch it in your spirit, you meditate on it, believe in it. So I try to get to as many lives as I can, especially new people, and then your videos will show up in their recommendations and they'll be angst to hopefully subscribe to you. So that's another way to go and grow. Happyology! We're talking all things hair. Cheryl Moore is taking me from food to hair, honey. She knows me so well. And we were also talking about the shade and when is shade too far? Like how much, what they call it, roasting? How much roasting is too far? Because that's when people start jumping off of cliffs and bridges and they can't take it because you're talking about the physical, the things they can't change. And that's when I can talk about your clothes and your hair because those are things you can change, and mostly the wig. But I'm not going to roast your physical because those are things you can't change, especially when it's body parts. And I try not to talk about any big women because, honey, they know they big. And you can't do anything about it. It's not like it's going to change tomorrow. And let me tell you, the bigger you are, the harder it is for you to exercise. It's very hard to move those joints if that's why you're big. It's too hard to move. So you just keep getting bigger and bigger. So there ain't no reason to sit there and joke about, oh, she's big, or oh, look at the acne, or oh, look how deep her bags are, or oh, she's cross-eyed. That's how God made her. And that fat gene runs deep. So I don't go for that kind of roasting. I can talk about your wig. You need to get a new one. That's old and busted. This one's rusty and crusty. But I'm not going to do body parts. Hey, what's going on? And that this sister, Cheryl Moore said, Lisa, do you want a blonde and brown crochet? And I haven't done a crochet since the gray one. Muck. That's my sister. And I went to this person's house, of course, because they're a big YouTuber. But the teardown was so monumental. And I said, damn it. Is that what it takes to become gigantuous? Yes, you have to tear down. Now, no, I ain't gonna do it. Oh, I ain't gonna do it. I said, Lord Jesus, they're talking about, don't you know you got to answer to somebody when you lay down tonight? Okay, that's not, while it may be funny, it made me actually go, you would say that out loud? I mean, we all might think it, but you know, mama didn't raise you not to say certain things out loud. But DOD said, you're right, she might not have companies working with. I don't know that part, but I mean, you've got 858,000 subscribers, and you've got a podcast and Patreon, yada 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 yada. And it's like the more dragging and the more dirt, the more nasty word. Not a lot of cuss words, just a lot of nasty words that make you say, that's not nice. And that's probably why I didn't get far in corporate America. I was very nice, compassionate. Um, I wasn't gonna be cutthroat. I wasn't focus, Lisa. So last time I wore, yes, they have plenty of sponsors, exactly. And it just makes me say world order, world order, world order, soul order. How did your parents raise you? Where were you raised? What was the consensus in the household? Because in the comments it wasn't no better. It wasn't no better. And Dr. Heavenly, like I watch Dr. Heavenly, I can get down with her. Tries to keep it on the level, and all her stuff just slips out. And it's humorous because I'm like, you have no filter. That's her. She always tries to keep it classy and quaint. I'm not going to talk about her. And then she'll do a subtle, but it's never about a physical. It's never about a physical. It's about a wig or the wrong clothing or the man, But she doesn't go for the physical, and that's probably why I can watch Dr. Beverly. And I know that she's working on a show. And then one of the bloggers was saying, everybody is doing YouTube now because they can get easy money because they already on a reality show. And I haven't figured out the money on Instagram and don't care to, because when they go live, it's just so many people in there and nobody's trying to grow or get to know each other anyway. So it's just a bunch of people can say whatever they want to say on Instagram and nobody's held accountable. And the same thing with YouTube, except we know we're growing. She gets on there. I love Heavenly. I love her. And when you understand, when she did the backstory and talked about how she was raised, it just became, she's just sheltered. So it was just, I get it. But then Dr. Jackie came on and was trying to get her show. Simone wants nothing to do with it. The other pretty one, the one that married to Eugene, she wants nothing to do with it. Probably. No, she does have a YouTube channel, I think. But all of them do because it's an easy extra $200, $2,000, $3,000 a month. And who wouldn't? God. I know I got to find out if she's been kicked off. Biology, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do Housewives of Huntsville. I couldn't do Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm not dyslexic, but I can't do all the names. I can't keep up. Jackie is your source. Water, Cheryl, water. It was too many characters and too many couples on Huntsville, and the drama is too stupid. I can't do stupid, pointless fights. Real Housewives of Potomac has pointless fights also, but at least we have mommy moments. So I ain't seen a whole bunch of mommy moments with Melody lately. I did want to do Huntsville specifically for the conversation between the lady and her husband about two husbands on the show wanted their wives to stay home. And the ladies were determined to work. So that is why I wanted to do that show, was to say, these women are fighting to go to work and their husbands are in the position of saying, we want you to stay home. Why do you need to work? All you need to do is be home. And how the dynamic was so completely different in my mental. And I'm like, I am dying to stay home. But my husband wants me to work. So it makes you, it's always somebody. It's just so profound. Okay. You got to get up, Gloria. Do your stretches, do your side stretches, do your toe touches. We love you, sis. Go on about your day. And it was like, we already knew the outcome too, that Mel and him didn't make it. So I was like, I can't watch it because I there was so much other fluttery stuff going on. I said, I can't. It was just I couldn't. So back to my crochet. The hair is completely gray, and I haven't been able to find a crochet that blends properly since last April. We had the big gray. Yeah. All right, let's see what I'm saying. So, Brown Girl Bella, are you an AKA? I know all the characters. Yes, Bella, since 1995. Go on, ladies. Go on, ladies. Divine Nine, Panhellenic Council. Yes. Lisa in chat. Gloria's got to go. I don't care for Mel. She need to come out of the woods. Brown Girl Bella said, "Hi, yeah, love you. Silver Star Spring 1996. Yes to the ladies in the chat. Viology said, yeah, Bella. I'm so glad y'all got to know each other. Stephanie says, I stay home and I'll have to have my own business. Cheryl Brown said, no, Brown Girl Bella. Yeah, that's the thing, Steph. And that was the only reason I was going to watch it this season, because that I thought they were going to try to really stay on that topic, and it got stupid, and it all became a yes, they're all AKAs. And so on Housewives of Potomac, Wendy's a Delta, Giselle's a Delta, and Robin's a Delta. And Giselle finally acknowledged that today. She said, yes, Wendy's my soror. And I was like, oh, I get to bring that out. So that's going to be in today's Housewives of Potomac review. And my sister's been watching me also. So she's critiquing. Find yourself a teammate that can critique you. And that's what's important. She said, well, besides for recapping everything that's happening, wouldn't it be better if you were to draw people to the show and maybe you don't have to divulge so much? And then I said, ain't nobody watching no how. So the shorter my review, and I ain't about a paycheck. I ain't about it, because once you generate your interest, maybe they'll stay for the longer ones. So she said, maybe the shorter, and just give them highlights, Cheryl, so that people will want to go watch the show. And Cheryl said, Lisa, you've piqued my interest so much that now I want to go watch Greenleaf. And so if I can get accolades from OWN and whatever, because I'm drawing people to their content, and the same thing with the reaction reviews, you want to make people want to go listen to it. And I think that's what, as influencers, we want to make people want to go buy the coffee Stephanie's talking about. And I hate hazelnut coffee also. Mukbangs and things, if you're here and you happen to see Life with Lisa, I got my little care package from her, and I have Brown Girl Bella in here, and she says, I love your lipstick. So I put this gloss on top of my purple, and this is, again, I don't hope you. Oh, thank you, Coach Sherry. It's just like people coming to Christ. You want to make sure that you make it approachable and something worth watching. And if I can still, oh, that's a beautiful color. You see that? Her name is Life with Lisa. Life with Lisa. Melissa. And that's her product. So I was hoping she would come in, and everybody's busy and maybe busy. Hey, thanks you guys for coming. Thank you, Brown Girl Bella. Thank you, DOD. Thank you, Cheryl Moore. Thank you, Coach Harry. I know everybody is busy, got their own thing going on. They're multitasking. Thank you, Stephanie, LSP, Viology. Get there. Y'all, Viology is putting out bangers. Her tablescape. Oh, yes, Hunty. Yes, honey. I did her on Friday night when I had to talk about Tim, and I couldn't hold it another minute. I just had to share my thoughts on Tim. And I did a whole shout out to Glam to Gloss Cosmetics. So it's befitting that I do it again. So this is her makeup palette. And I'm still going to order some stuff from her, but this was a lovely seed offering. My daughter is getting her lip gloss business off the ground. I'm proud of her. And I'm interested if anybody wants to share how you get this business off the ground. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? So we're gonna play in something. We're gonna play in something. What color, Cheryl and Coach Sherry? The gold or the green? Say top right or bottom. Just tell me what color you want me to put on. So that's why I look a little fatigued in my eyes. They're a little. I went to bed late because I was watching straight foolishness, and I said I just wasted 2 hours on watching this foolishness, and they were more stupid than they were entertaining. I got that they were trying to be funny. I got it. The gold in the middle, the pinky. I'm gonna do pink and green on one eye. Hush. I'm gonna do pink and green on one eye. V. Ooh. 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 Well. Well. Oh, silky, silky, quack, quack. I'm gonna go with the gold over yonder. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. We just having fun. Again, this is Lisa. Lisa. Life with Lisa. Lisa. Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. Mm. Mm. Playing in makeup and nowhere to go. Chad ain't nothing like it. We went to a sale on Saturday. Sunday. I said, I'm not moving from this bed. I'm not doing anything today. Author came home and said they have bins of clothes for $2. I got up off the couch and I found clothes for $2. You can't beat that. So I'm going with the green on this one. So I said, I'm buying this stuff. Ain't got nowhere to go. But I bought my sister's. Oh, wow. I'm putting that in the crease. I bought my sister some bathing suits for $2. Oh my God. I bought some sweaters for my nieces and nieces for $2. My soror Coach Sherry's in here. She gonna be like, what the world are you doing with that pink and green? And then they had all Target stuff for like $2. So Target underwear for AJ and Blake. Girl, I told you this lady that gives Blake her clothes is a AKA, and everything she sends is pink and green. I'm trying to create an indentation right there. Because when you don't have a fold, now I need a, what you call it, to blend. When you don't have an indentation, you have to create an indentation. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. You make sure you focus on work now. Don't let us distract you. So this is her palette. Quite beautiful. And I like, oh, that's pretty though. Oh, that's like carnival right there. Like carnival. Go in and out. I went in and in and out over here, but to create this, and then you want me to go out. I can't do that. Which palette is it? Well, come on down here, child. This is the now, Muck. You asking too much now. I don't know what palette it is. This is Glam to Goddess. They're different palettes. Glam to Goddess is what it says. Glam to Gloss Cosmetics. I'm very proud of the young lady. I'm very, very proud of the Miss Lisa. Her name's Melissa. And then she sent the lip gloss. I said, oh my God. And I still plan on going. Oh, I still plan on going over there and buying some stuff, but she sent that love offering, and I said that is very giving and fantastic. So now we got makeup on. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. I was going to go get crab legs and just have a good time by myself for the channel. But I said, we'll do that next week. They're in school next week, Monday and Tuesday. But this week, I'm going to rest and put out about make three reaction videos. And I already did my Real Housewives of Potomac review. And yeah, so you hear me things? She is what a blessing. That's the opened up the door with the spirit of giving. I couldn't be more thankful. Brooklyn Cord Cutters was live last night. I got there 2 minutes too late, but I watched, and I was not in the position to comment, but I was there. Hi, Brooklyn. And is Brown Girl Bella still here? Them AKAs do like makeup, don't they? Where's Theology? They like makeup. I like makeup. And ain't nowhere to go. If it wasn't raining, we could meet up and go Berkeley. You look really good. It's a maternity dress. It's precious. It's precious. Look. But you can't tell it's maternity. It's just, it was 2X. And if 2X can fit me, hello, let's go. It's a house dress now. All right, I'm going to do my shout outs to everybody in the chat. Blessed and Beautifully Blended is making breakfast or eating lunch and surely has probably gone by now. DOD got tired of watching us put on makeup, so he's probably no longer here. Gloria Kroom is gone. Cheryl Moore is still here. LSP's in the cut. Coach Sherry's here. We got 2 different eyes done. Oh, she's here. Thank you, Brown Girl Bella. And I remember, oh, no, don't get into that. Kanal is probably gone. Coach Sherry just met some new friends. We're celebrating Brown Girl Bella. She got monetized this weekend. I know all the hard work is paid off and you are happy. Minister of Music just kicked in the door. I did my assignment and I emailed you. Amen. I know. Isn't it gorgeous? That purple and green looks festival, boo. I went with the brown and blue on this side, and that's more work, really. That's subtle and nice work. But that right there is like a good vlog look. Yes, so that's from our YouTube family member, honey. Glam Gloss Cosmetics, and I am not mad about it. You got to start somewhere. Yes, I said that Saturday night. I was so proud of myself. No, maybe Friday night, because I was like, and I said I would send you screenshots of whatever you needed, depending on which software you use. We strive, we do. Coach Sherry, these little AKAs in here. You know what I call them? Little AKAs. Sit them down, Coach Sherry. Sit them down, Coach Sherry. So on Housewives of Potomac, we got 3 sorors, okay, Coach Sherry? And they keeping it classy. They are. One's a professor, and she keeps telling everybody she's a professor. And Giselle is trying to keep her classy card, and Robin keeps her classy card. So it's good TV. It's better than some of the other stuff that's happening. Hip hop, marriage boot camp, marriage, hip hop marriage, whatever. Look at me. B. That tablescape was fantastic. Pink and green tablescape. She went hard on the charts. LSP is still in the cut. She's one of the best graphic designers on the East Coast, and she's in my chat. Minister Music, one of the best pianists and ministers of music, and he's here. Are you doing boot camp, V? Why don't you do some TV shows? Just do a whole other channel on TV show reviews. And this is her look. That thing is right. So we had 12 in the chat, and I know that I have to give as much attention to Carter's to Mrs. Carter as I do Carter's Eat. So one day I'll be sophisticated enough to have a schedule for Mrs. Carter. And Mukbangs and Things is going to be telling us shortly that she's rolling out her other channel soon. Soon. And I just wanted to get on and share my thoughts. Life is tied up right now. Honey, you ain't got to tell me, child. I'll be teaching the rest of the week. Teaching how to count on and count up. Get your number ruler out. 20 plus 5, and then take it 5 more steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make your humps now. Keep your lines straight. Oh, Lord Jesus. Dad's not doing well. And I would be remiss if I did not say my father's looking for a kidney. 2 strokes last week. Is he back at your house, V? And if anybody, I don't even know how to do that ask, but I put it on Facebook and my daddy keeps saying it to me. So I have to do what I'm instructed to do and make the announcement that my father is looking for a kidney, and we are keeping Biology's father in prayer. I believe it was just last year or maybe 8 months ago that her father was in the hospital. Mukbangs and Things. That we were praying for your daddy because he had back-to-back heart attacks. And we got him through it. And now he's having a stroke. So, we got to just keep on the prayer line, but we also have to do our part, y'all, and keep that stress away and keep our eating in check. And I'm guilty of it, but I'm working hard at it. Cheryl Moore, you supposed to talk to me about the sugars. All right. Now, where's the other person? Well, your father is my person. Thank you. And then my mom, I have to do a review on Stephanie's book and my mother's book. Oh, God. And then Biology, Mukbangs and Things says she's anal. And that she hasn't rolled out the videos because you don't have an intro. The intro on this channel, Mrs. Carter's, I do not like, but I had to have something. And yes, right, she's a perfectionist. So I have the intro maker app on this phone that I'm supposed to at some point make sure I revisit it because I'm not pleased, and I let AJ choose the music and the pictures, and I was like, let's just give him something. But I wanted to make sure I had an intro for it. Yes. Okay, thank you. In my DMs, thank you, Bless, for still being here. What's your name on Facebook? I shared a young lady's story about looking for a kidney and someone reached out. I'll share yours as well, praying for health for everyone's family. That is so, 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 so kind of you, blessed and beautifully blended. My name is Lisa Carter. And you'll say Bank of America, or it'll say U.S. Bank, and it'll say graduated A&T. Or look for Lewis Rowland. We shared it yesterday on his Facebook page. Lewis Rowland. And I think that was it. So whether we're going to blow it dry, Biology drive up and blow it dry and flat iron it for me, or if we're going to do crochets and go through somebody cornrowing my hair and then putting the crochets in. But I have to go buy the hair, so that's a 3-step process. Child, it's a process to do your hair. And then we want to make sure everybody gets over to Mukbangs and Things and sees the pickles and mayonnaise. Check out LSP. She has a seeds video out. Make sure you get by Biology to see her tablescape. Coach Sherry has a 500 subscriber celebratory video with shout outs. And if Bound Girl Bella has some stuff out there, I'm sure. She has lots of makeup reviews. Get there. Blessed and Beautifully Blended. I haven't seen, I know you have the breakfast mukbang, but I'm not sure of what else. Minister of Music will all be at your house at 7 if I can stay. Brooklyn Cord Cutters, are you still here? Brooklyn? And with that being said, Cheryl, I can't find the dye. My girlfriend said don't dye the hair. And I just haven't gotten to her house, the one that can professionally do it. Champagne bottles for Terrence. He got monetized this morning. Ah! Brooklyn, I was just calling your name to be obnoxious. We'll make sure. When do you go live? Monday and Wednesday? Yes, LSP. Yes, Terrence. Yes. How fantastic. So I did good today by not talking about food on this channel. Yes, mukbangs. Yes. Look at that. Making it in 2020. Quickly, swiftly. God can do the above and beyond. The crochet hair. Don't crochet. Now, dye the crochet hair. Child, no. Cheryl, I don't have that kind of time. No, no. I've got several packs of crochet hair around the house. I'm not dyeing it. I even got a gray pack of crochet hair. Look at that. Stephanie Sherry, my girlfriend, was like, if you need to buy a fake mannequin, put that fan. Okay, thank you, Brooklyn. Put that fake mannequin in the corner and keep that t-shirt up. She said you need to have that product right in front of people at all times. And Brooklyn Cord Cutter and Just Lisa were the only two people in my live Friday night when I dropped my review on Tim. And brother hallelujah, brother Brooklyn. It was a seed of two, right? I had two saints in the house. That's it. That's it. Just two people. But I knew that my assignment that was given to me was to give your heart and your review of Tim from a perspective of not that he did it and all the hoopla and all the insurance people, but what would move someone to do such a thing? What in your soul and heart, and where is your Jesus and your family structure to make you think about even doing such a thing? And I said, I've done 17 articles on this Tim story. Not one person said, why did he need money? Why would he do this? What led him to do this? What? This is a psychopath. He had debt. He opened all these restaurants, and then his mother sued him, and then you have back child support. And then she wouldn't let you earn any more money because she fired you as general manager, and your money ain't the same, and you were once in the limelight, and you're not getting own checks anymore, and you got what's that thing called? You fell in love with the paycheck and it wasn't coming in anymore, and then you were like, that's devious to think that way. You got to think. And I said he's a hustler. So Brooklyn and Just Lisa were the only two in that live Friday night. And I get it was a Friday night. But I can't thank them enough for being there. But we've gone from a seed of two people being there. He was stealing his mom's money. But then she took him to court because he was opening restaurants illegally, without her signing off on them. And now it's at 150, Brooklyn. So while I knew I had to do what I was told to do, I knew they would come. And then, like they say, if you don't do a hot topic on YouTube when it's hot, just like when it comes out, you missed it. And I knew I was already 2 days late. And if that's what this channel is going to be, and you're still trying to recruit people to your platform, but with my perspective and not what's that thing called? Dragging people, or what's the other word y'all use? What did DOD say? That word. Then make sure you stand your ground and you're doing it. You can still give your opinion without dragging somebody. That's, I think, my point. So we got some reaction videos to do today. If you haven't seen me cut AJ's hair, get there. If you haven't seen me do Blake's hair, I've got 3 of those. Get there. And I haven't done my video lately of my hair. And I think, but then he wasn't able to get the insurance payout after all. Say it again, Coach Sherry. But then he was not able to get the insurance payout after all. because that's stupidity. Because if you falsifying documents, but one sister said, that's how a lot of races, one race in particular, built their generational wealth. And they don't have to go around killing people. They just know that when the grandma dies, there's an estate coming because she has a policy, and the policy will provide for enough grandchildren and their child. And I do hope everyone here has life insurance. And if they don't, I could be your life insurance person, because the more I'm sitting here thinking about it, I was like, I need my license. And this girl keeps asking me to get my life insurance license. And I want to, it might become a new ministry. Make sure you have life insurance, but not under the wrong pretenses, but so that we can take care of the people who come behind us. Okay, that man's soul is dead. I don't even want to think about it. Could you imagine? Can you imagine? All right, I'm going to do a react. I know you told me that. It better be good, because I open up the links. I open up my links and we do the reactions together. I don't listen to any of the music beforehand. So if it ain't good, okay, you guys, we pulled an hour. Shout out to Minister of Music Terrence on being monetized, and Brown Girl Bella. We move in magnificent waves. He's put together a great stream. If Brown Girl Bella, if you guys haven't been there at night, get there. Coach Sherry is next. I believe every channel in here is monetized, and we just gonna go ahead and love on her as well and get her to that mountain before the year is over. And it's a process, because you don't want to do sub for sub. You want to genuinely grow and get friends that are going to stick with you and watch her car moments, her motivational moments, her coaching sessions. And that's what it's about. And she has coaches and inspiration people come on Fridays that can just provide you with insight, direction, and make sure you get over there to hear that. And again, it's on Friday at 6 p.m. Awesome. Congratulations to each and every one of y'all. Thank you for listening to me. I didn't ramble. Cheryl, I didn't ramble too much. I tried to stay on course. And if I had an outline or a syllabus, I think I was there. Yes, life insurance is so important. And we are finally in the fruits of our ancestors' labor that we are able to afford it. And there should not be anybody without it. There are generations and people that cannot afford it, but their employer should be giving it to them. And we should be setting aside that extra 25 to 30 to do so, to pay that life insurance a month. I did good. I can go a whole lot of other places into my mommy moments. I didn't do any mommy moments, did I? Except for AJ. Y'all keep AJ on the prayer list. Blake loves kindergarten. I picked them up today at 2:30. Stephanie and Muck, thank you for sending your money for the t-shirt. And each and every one of you in the chat, listening in the background here or there and everywhere, thank you for coming to sit with me, keep me company. And I'm gonna wipe my waters right there. And now I gotta go to work again and put my videos out. Thank you for wait, I didn't say it. Look at the clouds, look at the roses, look what God can do. He can do it for the clouds and roses, he can do it for you. Take it easy, greasy. You got a long way to